Hello everyone, Agent of Doubt here, and this is my retelling of the debunking that has already happened of a book called The Bible Code. And The Bible Code 2, both written by Michael Drosnin. Now, my good friend Christian, who goes by the YouTube name Inventor Gorilla, he recently picked up The Bible Code to read, and this is what he has to say about it.
So, anyway, also, yeah, you know what? I've been, reading this book.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Bible Code. I know, you guys are gonna say, but, okay, I know. So I'm gonna read this book first, and then I want you guys to suggest other books that are in opposition of this one. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to read this book and then not read the opposition's argument against this. Because so far, this is pretty solid.
Okay, well, lucky for you, Christian, the opposition to that book is actually going to be free today.
This is pretty solid so far without the other information. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying to you, Christian, that when you get to the part that says that the world's going to end in 2006, and that's when the Armageddon's going to happen, take a look at your calendar.
So I need to know what to look for, and let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I will buy the book or books that are in opposition.
Not selling anything.
I will look up the papers that disprove this as just some kind of mathematical
Links
anomaly.
will be below.
But so far from the examples that they've given in this book, it's nowhere, no book, no literature was ever anywhere near the consistency and the closeness of the groupings of the terms that were related. Anyway, so keep that in mind. Cool book. Go get it. Even if you don't believe, this is cool, because this is interesting. This definitely proves that there is some kind of intelligence beyond our comprehension.
All right, I'm just going to say that the intelligence behind your comprehension, Christian, is a con artist selling a book, the book in your hand right there. That's the only intelligence behind this.
Involved in putting the Bible together. So,
involved in putting the Bible together in a certain way, which I'm going to show you.
What that is, I don't know. I hope it's the Lord. I hope it's the Lord, and I hope that He intended for us to find this code once we were at a certain technological age and had a computer. But I have some fears about Satan and about the power of Satan's ability to trick us. So anyway, enough of that. The last thing.
Okay, so, man, it's not Satan trying to trick you here. It's a con artist. There's nothing magical about the con that is in that book, and I'm going to show you how this works. The majority of this debunking actually should be credited to a professor from the Australian National University. His name is Professor Brendan McKay, right there. And his research interests are graph theory, algorithms for discrete structures, graph isomorphism problems, probabilistic combinatorics, and asymptomatic enumeration. He got his PhD from Melbourne University, and it's sad that it takes somebody of his caliber really to expose a con artist such as Michael Drosnin, the author of the Bible Code. Now, let's see here. Links in the description bar for this. Right here, Michael Drosnin in Newsweek on June 9th, 1997. You can look this up for yourself on Newsweek's website. Michael Drosnin gave a challenge. When my critics find a message about the assassination of a prime minister encrypted in Moby Dick, I'll believe them. So that was his challenge. So Brendan McKay went ahead and he found assassinations foretold in Moby Dick, just to show everyone the methods used by Michael Drosnin to con people out of their hard-earned money and sell a book. So here we have Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, who was killed on October 31st, 1984. We have President Rene Mowad. He was killed in 89. Leon Trotsky was executed with an ice pick on August 20, 1940. Martin Luther King's death. Let's see. Chancellor Engelbert Dollfuss in 1934. The assassination of Sirhan Sirhan. Yeah, he's the one that killed Robert F. Kennedy. The assassination of John F. Kennedy. There's a whole bunch of different ways that you can find this. And then this simple one of Abraham Lincoln that I'm going to concentrate on here to show you the way that this is being done. Now, it's a lot easier to do this in Hebrew because the Hebrew alphabet is a lot more versatile. But basically, Michael Drosnin created a word search and then filled in the words outside of his words with text from the Torah. And when he did this, he wasn't being a genius. It didn't take him forever to do it. If you used the magnetized words that you can put on in your office or on your refrigerator, you know, the magnet poetry, it would take you forever. But since we have computers now, it's a lot easier to pull off a con like this and make it look like you spent years of research doing it. As a matter of fact, a while back, I actually made a video where I gave a whole bunch of different anagrams for the username Inventor Gorilla, and the most clever of them was deemed to be naive or trolling. Now, was that a lot of work on my part? No. I used a website called the Internet Anagram Generator, and I just picked and chose from, I cherry-picked from the ones that seemed like they made sense for the situation, for the circumstances surrounding Inventor Gorilla's channel. So there was no divine code in Inventor Gorilla's name when I did that. But I'm going to show you how Michael Drosnin pulls this off. Now here we have another website here, and it is called wordsearchmaker.net. Very simple website, right? So we're going to start adding words to this word search. You ready? We're going to go Inventor and Gorilla and sucks and sweaty donkey and balls. Okay, so we've got all the words that we want to say in this word search generator. Inventor gorilla sucks sweaty donkey balls. Now, what Michael Drosnin did, using Hebrew, which is a much easier alphabet to be doing this with, but we're going to do this in English anyway. All of the words surrounding the words that he wanted to use were extraneous text from the Torah. So you see, you want gorilla here sideways, of course, but this N is extraneous. And what he was able to do was by manipulating the rows and column sizes, such as this length here and this length here, he was able to manipulate the text such that he could get all of them within one matrix. All of the words that he wanted in one matrix. And with the advent of computers, this is incredibly easy now for a programmer to write a program to do this for them and find the smallest matrix in all the different possible matrices that will have all of the words that they want to put in it. So, Christian, you say that in the book, all of the words seem to make so much sense, and they all, seem to come together. Well, in addition to the source text, the Torah that Michael Drosnin was using, he also had 2,000 years of history to draw from to make it look like his book was foretelling other events. But when you see things like the end of the world in 2006, and you see how it has no predictive power past the day that it was published, save for maybe some vague common sense, I think you will be able to see, that it is completely a hoax. Thanks for watching, everyone, and links will be in the description box.